Hello guys, and welcome to my second mod spotlight. This mod I'm going to be talking about the Morphs mod by Ichun. This is currently in beta at the moment. You've probably seen a couple of videos on it. It's been out a while in the beta, it's been constantly updated and that, but yeah. So let's talk about this Morphs mod. It is only for 1.6.2. The developer said it's not going to be going down on his blog. He's not downgrading it or downporting it to 1.5.2, so it's only the latest Minecraft you can actually get it in. And it does require Forge, Minecraft Forge, so you do need that to actually be able to run. And the mod is also in unfinished and in beta at the moment. It's still changing a lot of. You may wonder what morph means. Basically, it means it changes. You change shape, you change different stuff, and that's what you can do in this mod. So the name's quite appropriate, you could say. So what this allows you to do is just basically morph into different entities. So any kind of mobs, hostile. I've got some chests here, and I'll actually show you exactly what it is. Now there's different ways to be able to do this, and we'll get into it. Now, if I grab we'll grab a passive one to start with, and grab a pig, and we'll do this. And I put a pig down. Nice little lovely pig there, you know, not doing no harm or anything like that. It doesn't matter how you kill the pig. If you kill it, I think bare-fisted, or even with a bow, or anything like that. If we actually go into my third-person view here, one hit, nothing happens because it's still alive. But when you kill it, if you stop spinning on the spot, boom, you'll see that I turn pixelated and then start to change. And look at me, I'm a lovely, jubbly pig. Yay! Look at me, oink oink. So you could change into any kind of mob, and also your perspective does change. But one bug is that the fact of if you look when I fire an arrow, it comes out from the top still, so it comes out thinking you're still a player. So, and you can still interact with stuff, but your size of you is actually smaller. So if I come down to make a hole, so if I right click now and make myself a little hole, I'm going to do this quickly. It's a bit hard in this perspective. If I do that, I can actually is it getting? Which I think pigs are 1 block tall. I know as a bat, I think you can do it. You can actually go through certain bits. So let's just get a silverfish out and let's spawn him. And let's kill a silverfish and let's spawn into one of them. So now we've gone really small. We should be able to fit through this block. Oh, maybe not then. I thought you could actually fit through a block. Maybe not. Sorry. It just seemed like you should be able to at the time. I guess it still represents the size of your player, so even if the mob is a 1 block high mob, it's still actually representing you as being a full-sized mob creature. So you may think, okay, you've morphed into 2 creatures. Does that mean every time you kill a mob, you'll actually morph into the creature? No. Every time you kill the same mob, you will not morph into it unless it's a different kind of creature. So if we take villagers for a different account, grab them, and we just put one with our weird creaky sounds. As you can see, these are 3 different not creatures, but 3 different villagers. You've got your plain brown coated one, so we kill him. I'll morph into him, as you can see here. So I am now a brown clothes villager. And then if we kill this guy, because he's a different entity in the Minecraft docs and all that, I'll actually morph into this guy. And then if I kill this villager, I'll morph into him. So even though these are the exact same entity as such, it's because they're actually different in the programming. It actually does change you into a different one. So as you can see, I'm now wearing a lab coat, or a priest cover, you could say. Now, again, like I said, you don't need to actually kill the same thing twice to actually morph back into it. What you can do is open a UI. Now, if you hold down the, I think it's not brackets, it's the cross-shaped brackets. But if you go into them, and you can open it up. As you can see here, you've got an interface up and down. You can actually use the scroll wheel as well, which is the up and down to actually do it. And you left click, or you can press enter or return to actually be able to actually activate that. So if I want to turn back into a pig, left click, and then I'll morph into the pig. Now, while you're morphing, you cannot kill creatures and get their morph. So if I put out a, let's see, what don't I have? Let's get some of these. Let's get a chicken. Spawn a chicken down. If I put a chicken down, right, there's a chicken, and then I went into morph mode. Say I want to go back to me, and then I killed it. I won't actually get the morph. For the reason is there's a 4-second delay. So if you actually want to get a particular creature, say you've got a zombie and a creeper, and you want to get both of the morph shapes, you've got to make sure you actually kill one, morph into that one fully, and then kill the second one to morph back into it. But at that point, you may actually get killed or die. Hello and welcome to my snowy Minecraft realm. This is going to be my second mod spotlight on a small mod which is called Morphs mod, and it is by Ichun. It is currently in beta at the moment. It is only for 1.6.2 and it will not be, by the developer said on his blog, will not be getting downgraded or downported for 1.5.2. It also requires Forge, Minecraft Forge to actually run properly. So you will need to install that as well to get it working. Now, I will say now, I was going to do a installation video, but the fact that the software I do doesn't allow me to record my desktop, so it kind of makes it a bit hard and complicated. So I will not be able to do one of them, but I will link, we'll put in the description below a link to his blog page, which will actually give you instructions anyway on how to do it. And it's also, when you download, there is a README in the file as well. Now, Morphs mod. You might wonder what it is. You can probably actually guess it, and that means you can morph. And it is morph into different entities and creatures. So, let's get beginning. So, to actually get started in it, we have all these spawn. So what I'm going to do is spawn a pig and actually show you. Now, every time you kill a mob for the first time round, and actually if I grab it out of my inventory here, whether it be whether it be for the first time with your hands, your fist, or a bow, or any kind of weapon, you will actually morph into that creature. So if I spawn a pig, a little piggy there, and I put myself in a third-person mode, and I kill this pig. Now I'm going to kill him with a bow just to demonstrate this. So if we actually want to stop moving, I missed him. It's kind of a bit hard to aim. Boom, and you'll see some nice little horrible sounds there of me morphing, my bones breaking and that. And now I have spawned into a nice, lovely little piggy. Oh, this mod is absolutely amazing. Now I am a pig. Now your size isn't represented exactly, so even though I am actually now only one block tall as a pig, I actually can't fit under one block. So if I go here, I still can't get under. I think it's still basically your perspective of your player is still one tie. Still the same size as I think 1.5 blocks high. So I can still jump the same height, I can still do all that kind of stuff. So like I said, it's in beta at the moment, there's still bits and pieces that are changing. Now if I want to change back into my person, all I need to do is go down to the I'm trying to think what they're called. It's the square brackets, which I'll call them, open and close ones, so that opens the interface, and then you can scroll with your mouse wheel, which is this, or you can use the brackets themselves, and then all you need to do is either left click or enter a return on the selected UI, and it'll turn you back in. So I want to turn back into me. Do about that. Boom. Go back into really nice crackling and breaking bone sounds, and I will morph back into myself with my name tag. And that is amazing. So you can do it for any creatures. You can do it for hostile ones, so you can become a zombie if I wanted to. So let's do this. Put down a zombie. I'm going to kill him, and I'm going to morph into him. And look at me. I am now a zombie. I want brains. Ooh, with a sword. And you can put anything in your hand as a zombie because they do actually pick it up now. The cool thing is your UI name above your head goes away. So you can actually pretend to be a zombie, and this is great for PvP or a multiplayer server. You can morph into anything. This is actually, you can do this in multiplayer servers, and it does work. I've seen it in a few videos, and it is absolutely amazing what you can do. Again, if I want to switch back, I can just go through the same old routine again, and there we go, morphing back into me. Boom, with my name tag. Now I will point out, you cannot kill creatures when you're in the middle of morphing, it will not register them. So if I actually get another creature out, and I get a spider, and then put him down, boom, and then I go to morph into another creature, say back in the pig, zombie, and then kill him, you'll see that I will not have access to him, or I will not morph into him, and even if I open the UI up, I don't have access to him. So you need to keep in mind that you need to not be in the middle of morphing to actually kill creatures. The cool thing also is that some mobs, in this case of the villagers, actually are different in the entities list. So even though you've got two of the same, even though they're base villagers, as you can see, the one's a blacksmith, which is this guy, and one is the white coat priest. I think, is it priest or is it just the scientist? I can't really remember. But if I kill each one of them, so I kill this guy first, I'm going to morph into him after a bit more bone crunching. Now I am the nice scientist guy, and then if I kill this guy, I will morph into him. Now even though they're exactly the same creatures as in the villagers, it's because they're actually named differently in the entity list. If I open, it's kind of a bit weird. It's kind of hard to show you, but it's the way it's done in the IDs and all that, entity IDs, that you will actually spawn into different ones. Now, if I actually put these away again, you know, if I want to spawn into a wolf, I can do that as well. And it doesn't have to be creatures you just spawn. Oh, one hit. It can actually include creatures which spawn in the world. So if I go out and look around for some pigs or something, let's see if I can actually find anything to kill. I'm actually a flying dog. Look at me! Whee! There were some pigs there, but I've already killed them. I'm looking for sheep. So say I'm going to pretend I'm a wolf, and I spot some sheep. I can actually run up to these, kill them, and turn myself into a sheep. Wow! Look at me! I'm now a sheep. Bah! Or white sheep. Now I think you will spawn into different colour sheeps as well if you kill them. So if I actually get myself a spawn egg and find a sheep, where's the sheep one? Like this, and put myself down. Oh, stupid! Get off. And spawn a couple of sheep. So I think there's actually different coloured ones you can get. So if I kill the black one, I should turn into him. Yeah. So I can turn into different coloured sheep as well. So I can turn into a black sheep, a white sheep, a blue sheep, a red sheep, anything like that. You can turn into any kind of one, as long as it's a different coloured or looks differently. As again, all pigs are the same, so you can't really change into different ones of them. All wolves are the same, I believe, as such. All ocelots, I think ocelots are another one as well, which you can actually change around into. So if I actually go into search and go to spawn again, look for the ocelot. Where is it? Ah, there we go. And I put this down. There's a one there. So we can actually kill this. No, it's not going to let me, is it? Come back here. I'm going to just change back into my first person view so I can actually hit this guy. I think if it's tamed, it would have been a lot easier to show this, but the fact that I haven't got any tame ones. But there you go. I'm now hit. It flies towards me, and now I'm going to turn into an ocelot. And your first-person view is actually in perspective of where their first-person view is. But with the arrows, you can see it actually fires from above me. So if I do that, and fire an arrow, it actually comes up from where you would be if you were in human form, really. Another cool thing is you can turn into bosses. So if I go into, I'm going to try and see if I can go to the end. So if I actually grab a bit of end portal and just put it down. Right click, I'm going to travel to the end, kill the end dragon. If I can actually do that, I'm just going to knock all these down quickly. Now this is taking a bit of time. I've nearly almost killed him, so we're going to be actually going to hopefully see me morph into him at some point. Let's see if I can actually crit him. Ah, missed him. He's just the only problem with the end dragon. He always loves to run away from you and do flying attacks. So let's see if we can kill him this time around. There we go. Look at that. I'm now morphing into the end dragon. Yeah, look at me. Oh, that is absolutely amazing, that is. So now I am the end dragon. I can go back into the overworld and pretend I'm the end dragon. Now, unfortunately, by the looks of it, the end portal did not spawn. I'm flapping like crazy because I'm just stood still. That is absolutely amazing. Now, if I actually turn myself from creative mode and go back into... Ow. I don't think I can actually hit these guys, so they're a bit too far away, but if I actually hit them... No. Okay, I'm going to have to change shape. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I died. Now, as you can see, I spawn back in the overworld and now the dragon again. Now, it's kind of a bit weird. He does get a bit stuck and glitchy, which is a bit annoying. And now there's a weird bug with the UI because I've been killed as the end dragon. I can't seem to... I've got to change myself out of this one. There's a bit of a glitch here. Just going to change myself into the ocelot. I should be able to get myself out of here now. There we go. So yeah, even when you're actually playing on basic survival mode, it's saying here, and I actually get a spawn egg. Let's have a look here. And I just grab a creeper, for instance, and if I spawn him down, I'm actually going to take the damage sound effect of whatever creature I'm in. So in this case, it is creeper, well, ocelot, and again, I take the damage sound effect. So even if I'm a pig, or a sheep, or a wolf, or anything like that, if I get down a creeper and it blows up, I'm going to take the sound effect of that particular creature, which is absolutely hilarious. So you can actually really blend yourself in. Again, this is great for multiplayer and PvP. the fact that you can just change yourself into any creature, and you'll never know. Let's kill that. I'm gonna kill this guy. And another cool thing is that your name above your head actually gets removed, so if you can actually turn to other players as well, which is even more funny. Now mobs still notice you even though you are actually a cow, so that's one thing to be noticeable. Obviously you can't just hide in a bunch of but I think you actually take more damage though. Wow. As a particular creature, I took a ton of damage there off that mob. Now, I don't know if that's just because I was a cow, or it's just because I didn't have no armor. I don't know. Let's find out. See if I can actually spawn any more creatures in. So let's get a. Let's get. No, go for it. Oh, right, there's a zombie here. Let's see how much. He does a ton of damage to me by the looks of it. So. Wow. So now he's going to chase after him. Leave me alone. I'm a cow. What are you doing? So yeah, that's been the Morphs mod. And yeah, it's still in beta at the moment, and still in development. But yeah, it's a very interesting mod, very cool mod. I hope you've enjoyed the little spotlight. Again, I'm not going to do very big ones, and if I've said something or done something wrong, I do apologise. But if you do like, please rate, subscribe and comment as always. If you want to check out more of my videos, then we'll subscribe to my channel and just check them out. But until then guys, I'll catch you all later. And from me, and me as a cow, I'll catch you later. Bye.